Hello everybody, it's Level 4 for another weekly update. This one's going to be short, just because there's not much to say, or is there? I always say that and then it's like 14 minutes. First of all, Scribblenut's hat. Scribblenut's hat. I love this hat, it's just awesome. Okay, so this week I'm not going to be uploading many videos. The reason for that is I did not get a chance to record this weekend, and my backlog of videos right now. In the past week, I finished my Breath of Death 7 Let's Play. I've had like one or two people asking if I could do like the bonus stuff, but one or two people really doesn't justify doing that, because I really don't get enough like people, supporting that, I guess. So let me know in the comments here if you want me to continue it. If you haven't said so already, just let me know. 1 second. So I don't have that Let's Play going on anymore. That's one of the days during the week. So I have 2 Majora's Mask still recorded, so that can go for this week as well. It's actually one episode that I'm splitting into 2 because it's like 40 minutes. That's the end of the Great Bay Temple and just a few things afterwards, but mostly the end of the Great Bay Temple. It is so awful. I got so lost at the end of that dungeon trying to find like the last fairy and just getting myself out of there. It was bad. It was really bad. That place is just ridiculous. I think it's actually worse than the Water Temple. That in Ocarina of Time. I do. But so that I got through it though. And I'm just waiting for the thing to, it's lagging, and I really don't like that it's doing that, because that means I'm gonna have to do a whole bunch of editing. Yeah, so also this tuft of hair here is just not cooperating today. Yeah. So as for Scribblenauts, I pretty much I was going to record it either last night or today, and I found out at the last minute that I'm not going to be around today, so that throws out a whole bunch of recording. I was going to be recording a video with someone else. I was going to be co-commentating, so that's going to have to be pushed off, because I'm going to be a friend of the family is having a party or something in New York, and I have to go in, and that's 2 hours, and then I have to go back to college after that for the week. So unfortunately, that means that there's not going to be a Scribblenauts this week either. I highly doubt that I'm going to be able to get one out for Friday. So you guys are just gonna have to wait till next week for that. It's good anyway, because it lets the comments build up and I don't have to search for stuff. I really don't like that the recording thing is like giving me every few frames, and that's really bad, because either it's dropping frames or just not showing it, but it usually means that the sound's gonna be off, and it's all sorts of bad stuff. But anyway, so Scribblenauts is not gonna be this week. Majora's Mask, I think I'll do like a Monday Thursday thing, because I don't want to put it like right near each other. I mean, it already is Monday Thursday, I guess. So there should be an NES today. I'm going to record that right after I upload this video. So maybe I'll do NES today, Majora's Mask on Tuesday, and then Majora's Mask on Tuesday, and then Thursday will be the other Majora's Mask, and then Friday nothing, and then Saturday will be SNES, and hopefully the schedule will be corrected by then. I really hate that. So yeah, I'm sorry if you guys were, there are a lot of people that genuinely love that series, so what can you do? I wanted to record Majora's Mask also. I actually have somewhere around here my guide. Like I write down everything that I'm going to be doing like in the upcoming areas, and so my job now is now that I have the hook shot in the game, I'm going to be doing the cafe side quest, and which I just don't like it. And if you guys don't know about it, it's the longest side quest in the game for a mask, involving a bunch of other masks and items and things, and it takes place over the course of all 3 days. And I want to fit about 14 hearts and 6 masks and a bunch of items into that, including the spider houses and things like that. So I'm trying to find out the exact logistics that I'm going to be doing. So it's fun, but it's hard. Yeah. So just the Majora's Mask this week, and we'll see what we can do after that. There'll be an NES today also. So that's it for the update. Hold on. One of the reasons why I wasn't able to record this week is because I've been having a lot of pain, by my hips, and it's very possible that I have a hernia, just from, I don't know what I was doing, but it's very possible to have a hernia, and that's really bad because hernias require surgery and a few weeks of recovery, which means I wouldn't really be able to go get that surgery till after the semester's over in college, so it's not fun. But yeah, so that's what kept me from recording on Friday or Saturday night, pretty much. Also, another thing I just want to show you, a piece of the past, is the e-reader. I don't know if you guys have this, if you got onto that short-lived bandwagon. It's a Nintendo device. You stick it in a Game Boy Advance. My little brother has mine, so I can't really show you, but pretty much what the e-reader is a card reading system that you could play games on. You could scan cards. This is what it came with. Came with Donkey Kong Jr., and on the back it had 2 codes to scan on the top and and on the bottom, and you'd stick the e-reader in the Game Boy in the game slot, and it would ask you to scan the cards, and you'd scan them, and you could play the games on them. It was really cool. I also have Manhole, a Game & Watch game, and it had some fun application. But the main reason why I got it was because the Pokemon cards at the time were having a tie-in to it. They had e-reader stuff with extra data, and if you got all 3 Pokemon of an evolution that were all e-reader cards, it would unlock a mini games. That was pretty cool. Another thing that was also Animal Crossing cards, where you could scan in designs like NES Link, or this, which I'm not really sure what it is. I think it's for an NES game, or a Starman or something like that. But it's just really cool that you could you could get this design, and actually if you're watching the Water Wraith Spell Rush with me, you'll see this at some point. But it was just an interesting thing. Wasn't particularly worth the money, and it died shortly afterward. Not this in particular, the Fad, but just an interesting piece of Nintendo history. E-reader. One of the fads it had, one with like the Game Boy printer and stuff like that. I guess the Game Boy camera, I should say. That was a while ago. One last thing. This past weekend, a new versus started between myself and the Water Wraith, of New Super Mario Bros. U. So if you want to check that out on LPR's Unknown, the link will be in the description for that. And that's about it. Thank you very much for watching. It's been several till for the weekly update. If you haven't been paying attention till now, it's just going to be Majora's Mask this week. I'm not able to record today. So, sorry guys. Uploads will hopefully resume on Saturday. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.